We're speaking today with Steve Dupras from the Red Roaster Food Truck. So welcome, Stephen.
Hi.
So I heard that you've been up and running now for 2 weeks, and I just want to introduce you a little bit to the community. So please,
Yeah.
why don't you tell us where you're set up and what your plans are for the next few months as you get yourself established.
Sure. So we've been at our city designated spot. It's on Bank Street, right near Clemau Street. I hope I'm saying Clemau right. It's at Clemau or Clemau. And as I said, we've been operating there for a couple of weeks. It's been really good. We've already seen quite a few regular customers. We're going to be there. It looks like 6 days a week. We're probably going to be closing on Sundays, so we're going to be there definitely Monday to Friday and most Saturdays, and that'll be for the whole summer into the fall. We bought a permit from the city for the location for a full 12 months. So we're going to operate the truck as long as we can into the colder weather, and you know, when the weather gets really cold, we probably won't be able to operate. But so that's going to be our spot. And then we've also done some private functions with the truck. We do accept catering jobs, and we're going to be seen at a couple of rallies around town. If there's any food truck rallies, we will be included. We're going to be doing the Carleton Ravens home football games as well in the fall, and yeah, probably any other events that come up that we get invited to. I'm sure we'll try to make it.
So it sounds like you'll be busy for the next year.
Yeah, very busy. Yeah. Yeah.
So when last fall, when the city announced they were going to be opening this, opening a bunch of new permits for this kind of food vending, what inspired you to put your name in there?
Well, it came about. I have a partner in the business. His name is Glenn, and he as always, he's a big fan of food trucks, and has been sort of. He kind of came to me with more with. We were talking about just, you know, since we talk a lot about food culture amongst ourselves, and the trucks always come up, and it's obviously a trendy thing. And then when the city program for Ottawa was announced, we said, well, let's put together a proposal, a business plan, and a proposal, and submit it and see what happens. And we won a spot, so it was off to the races from there.
And why did you choose the particular kind of food you'd be making as a street food vendor?
It was kind of difficult. It sort of it came about just more from I guess more from the style of cooking that we were used to, and also we were trying to pick something that would be a unique concept. So when we went with the concept of rotisserie chicken, we figured that would be a good differentiator from a lot of other trucks that were, because usually when you hear people talk about, oh, I want to start a food truck, usually the next words out of most people's mouths are something like tacos or what else would be common. Anyways, that's one of the most common ones. So we tried to pick something that would be a little bit more unique in terms of food trucks.
So can you describe a couple of the dishes that someone might find or be able to purchase at your truck?
So we're always doing the chickens. We didn't put specifically chicken in our name. We tried to keep the name generic as in terms of what we're serving, because we have roasted lots of other things besides chickens. We've done a lot of chickens, but we've done roast beef, we've done roast pork, and the chickens we have sold primarily, and the other meats primarily as sandwiches. But we have also done pretty good business selling chicken, like a chicken on the bone, pieces of chicken. And we've even sold some whole chickens as well.
Are you locally sourcing your chickens by any chance?
Yes, we are. They come from they're Giannone chickens. They're from a farm in St. Cuthbert, Quebec.
Oh, nice.
And they're Canada AAA. They're naturally raised, and that family actually owns the patent on air chilling chickens, so they're air chilled and naturally raised.
How did you come across them, or were they part of your sort of family connection before you opened up shop here?
No, just since we have been researching suppliers and products, and that we'll always be doing that. That's something that I think will just be part of the business for forever. And so we were looking for the highest quality product that we could find, and that a bunch of people that we talked to just here and there, they were always recommending those chickens, so we went with those ones.
So where did you learn to be a good cook?
Well, primarily from my father. My father was a chef, and so I learned a lot from him. I grew up around it, and then just I've always had an interest in it, and I worked in a bunch of restaurants when I was younger, and also did a bagel bakery at Mont Tremblant Resort, and I got out of it when I did web development for a while. So when the web became popular, I sort of tried that out, did that for several years, and I guess I probably always wanted to go back to food and probably knew that I would always go back. And then this opportunity came up, and I jumped on it right away.
So what do you hope in the next 12 months, what's going to be the outcome for your new business venture?
Well, we're hoping that we can continue to get customers and regular customers. I mean, and people are fans of the truck, because we find that it's a lot. We will rely a lot on people in the area for foot traffic. So people who work in the area, live in the area, and we just want to get known around the city, and by doing some of the other events that we mentioned as well. So mainly just to build up our recognition around the city.
So if people are coming to the Red Roaster, it's primarily a lunch service, or do you do any kind of catering or takeout for evening meals? What have you got set up there?
We've just been focusing on lunch service, so we're shooting for the hours of around 11 to 3 is sort of the range that we're going to. We have found a couple of times, just because we do a lot of cooking we do all of the cooking in the truck. So sometimes if we were cooking something, and that might keep us at the spot a little bit longer, or also get us there a little bit earlier. And so if we're there and we're cooking, and we do try to get ready and serve people, but we've just been focusing on lunch. It's been enough because there's a lot of setup. There's hours of work before the truck gets to the spot and after, because we have to. It's just the nature of the food truck business that it has to be. The truck can only hold so much, so it has to be resupplied constantly, every day.
Well, thank you. So if you have any special message you'd like to tell people to attract them to coming to your truck this summer, what would you like to say?
Well, it's a very unique truck. It's a very big truck, and we certainly spared no expense in setting up the truck. It's not it's been described by some as it's not your average food truck, so it's quite big, and we feel that the food we're making is very good. We're improving all the time, and always looking for new ideas. So I guess it's just to come out and experience something that's not just fries and burgers, right? Which is the point of the street food program.
Okay. Well, thank you. What exactly? Can you just repeat your address for us again?
Bank in Clemau. We're right on Bank Street at Clemau, and it's right by Patterson Creek Park.
Nice spot.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Great part of the city.
So we'll be seeing you, and thank you so much for joining us today, Steven.
I thank you. Thank you very much.